Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We are going to continue reading out of my Divine Feminine. And again, every single person on the planet has the Divine Masculine as well as the Divine Feminine within them. So this is not just for females. This is the balancing of both. You need to have both in harmonious balance, your yin and your yang, in order for you to be able to raise your frequency to a higher vibrational. That's what I believe. It says, awaken your goddess feminine energy and achieve emotional healing and become who you are meant to be. And we're still reading on chapter 1, what is the Divine Feminine? We're moving on to kindness, which is a quality of Divine Feminine. It says, after exploring the previous traits, it's unsurprising that the kindness becomes easier as you embrace and connect with the Divine Feminine. Divine femininity drives us to connect with others on a much deeper level. We become much more in tune with the fact that we all deserve a little more kindness in life. As we understand people more and become more receptive to them, we become increasingly aware that a little kindness is what everybody deserves, ourselves included. We become kinder to ourselves and others, and this transforms our relationships with others. Enhanced communication. Divine femininity thrives in collaboration, which is bolstered by the effective communication. As we become more in tune with ourselves and others, how we communicate also changes from our verbal and nonverbal cues. We become more open and less defensive. We begin using kinder words with others, even when we are struggling with whatever slight they might have committed against us. Conversations become more nuanced and better structured. Rarely interact with people just to tear them down. We start becoming clearer with our boundaries. We have fewer misgivings about drawing the line and asserting our position. These changes are usually subtly noticed by others, and you begin relating with people more pleasantly. While the Divine Feminine will not miraculously make you a great orator, conversations will become less daunting. You will start to realize how much more interesting people are when they are received with an open mind and kind words. As previously mentioned, the above characteristics are just a snippet of how Divine Feminine manifests. There is much more to this energy, which calls for us to understand that life is not meant to always be lived on mode, to be lived on your on mode, like always going. The Divine Feminine, as witnessed through Mother Earth, shows us that life is made up of cycles or phases, as the moon shows. These cycles created a harmonious balance in our world as periods of destructions made way to beautiful blooms. In this way, embracing the Divine Feminine is an acceptance of the complementary energies within you, which work to ensure your well-being, healing, and harmonious existence. Because the world is mostly immersed in the Divine Masculine, nurturing your connection with the Divine Feminine is one of the utmost importance. It is acceptance of the most integral part of yourself. A step into living your life guided by your soul and well-being rather than dictation of the world around you. So key takeaways from the chapter 1 is the meaning of the Divine Feminine, the most common traits that signal the manifestation of the Divine Feminine, why embracing the Divine Feminine is so important. I mean, all I can tell you is this: we entered the golden age, the age of Aquarius, and if you aren't putting down or picking up that the Divine Feminine is rising, then you must be living underneath a rock. I'm just kidding. But the Divine Feminine, again, and our yang have to be in balance. And we have suppressed, I should say, some people on this planet who benefit from suppressing the Divine Feminine, which are in higher powers. they benefit from it, because if we are unbalanced, we are only living in our masculine, competing with each other and fighting with each other, then our divine feminine is not in balance. Our yin and yang, therefore, is not in balance. So rising it up and making it to where there's more balance, that's why you're hearing a lot more on like Mary Magdalene, who is somebody who had been suppressed over the years, I believe. Do your own research. But I believe she's purposely been suppressed, made it to where only the masculine was somebody that we could look to. That's not the case. The divine feminine, I believe, is Mary Magdalene, which is the other half of Jesus. And again, do your own research on this stuff, guys. I'm not here to change your mind on things. I've been doing research for the last 4 years, and these are the conclusions I have come to. But I hope this helps. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste.